So, welcome to another episode of Coffee Sexy, where Saad's not here finally.
Woohoo!
We have more
Now it's
sexier people.
Now it's gonna
We
get
have,
good.
yeah.
It's gonna get good now.
क्या चल रहा है मेरे दोस्त काफी सेक्सी
This is Ramzi. I don't think he needs an introduction, or if he does,
I would love one.
he's the most amazing person that I've ever fucking met in my life. He's the pillar to most of the people living in this house over here. He is the founder of Kurtos Kalaks, Tech Progeny, the sales maestro. Yeah, sales maestro. And most importantly, a gem of a person. Welcome to the show, Ramzi.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Woohoo. So, Ramzi, tell me, so how does it feel to run a tech company where you were mostly involved with the people in day-to-day life? So, how is this shift?
So I mean, it's good in a way, right? But you always, as somebody who's leading teams, right? You always have that thing, ki, like, ho raha hai, nahi ho raha hai, calm, things like that. But I don't feel that much now because it's very important that you trust the people that you work with.
Okay.
And that's what we've always done, right?
Yeah, right.
We don't work with people that we don't trust.
Yeah.
So if trust is there, then just go in blindly.
So now what if, so you said that you need to work with people you trust. But trust is something that you can't build.
You develop over time.
Eventually,
but,
right?
we've had, 28, 29 years of knowing people.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of things that you can, judge
Uh-huh.
Initially. But of course, your trust is built over time.
Okay.
And to gain trust, you also have to give trust. So that's very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are things that you see in people that make you trust them? Like in terms of people who are working at least. This can be for the team leaders out there, for the managers out there, for somebody who wants to understand like if they're doing a good job by letting people work at home and things like that. So how do you go ahead and understand that, this is somebody that we can trust?
No, of course, the number one quality that I love and look for in a person is always accountability.
Mm-hmm.
If you are accountable to your work, your roles, responsibilities, whatever it is, you need to be accountable. You need to take full responsibility of whatever is given to you. And that is something that you can see in the way that people work, in the way that people talk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's most important.
Absolutely. Accountability is, is something that is very important. Now, moving away from work and all those career aspects and what you want to become in your life, where do you see yourself in 5 years, all that bullshit. So, moving away from that, we've known each other for quite some time. So what do you, and we've worked together right now, right? We've been working together for almost good 10 years.
Yeah, man.
Good 10 years.
Yeah.
I think our first company we worked together, and giving you this little insider info, me and Ramzi used to work together in our first company, in our third company, in our fifth company, and I think now we are working together in Kurtos and Tech Progeny. How does it feel to work with somebody that you know? If somebody, I think we have heard a lot of these things where you should not work with people you know. You should not
people
make business
say
partners.
Don't work
Yeah,
with family
and
don't work
friends.
with friends. But I think what has happened with us, and of course there's Arshak and Nauman also, is that there's a very amazing level of comfort level that we have amongst us, right? We've had arguments, we've fought tooth and nail,
Yeah.
but that's all for the greater good, right? So it's always been amazing so far. It's always been amazing with Nauman, Arshak, Junaid, and all the friends that we have worked with. Yeah, so I don't think that's such a bad idea.
So you feel that this old stigma that people had, that you should not work with your family, your brothers, your friends. You think we can break something like this in this century?
Of course you can, because I don't think it's dependent on whether he's your friend, he's your relative. It's a person to person thing.
Great. So
And
how do you get your space? I mean, of course, space is the most important thing, right? How do you get your space from these people? Because you come back home to these people, you work with these people, and you're friends with these people. So, even people usually like to be friends with a particular set of people, work with a particular set of people, or probably stay with a particular set of people. But you are doing everything, like you're surrounded by these people 24/7. How does it feel?
No, the same thing my sister also tells. How do you live with the same people?
That you work.
You enjoy with the same people? I said, I don't know, man.
Does it come down to like we have a very boring life and we do not socialize?
No, I mean, it's really fantastic, and I mean, I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed last 4-5 years of living together and
That's great,
having
man.
fun together. It's good. I mean, it just boils down to the kind of people that we are, and I really hope everyone finds such amazing people in their lives. Like I'm
Absolutely.
very, very happy and thankful for all the people that I have in my life.
Absolutely, that's great. Now, for example, if you and your partners, for example, your partners with somebody we stay at home with, if you want to take a vacation, what do you do?
That's the thing that we struggle with, right? That's the thing that we have not yet.
For example, you all want to go together. Like we all want to go together, right? We are thinking about Maldives, but Maldives shut us out. Like I think we're not supposed to go there anymore. But if we had to go there, what was
And I think this is something that we've been challenged with from quite some time, and now we are working towards it, right? I mean, it's very important that as leaders, you need to delegate stuff. I find that very hard. I like to get into every small thing that we do, but I think even Saad has told me, many people have told that, this is not the way. So you need to build great teams and you need to build great team leaders.
Absolutely.
Right? So in your absence, things should work. It's not like you're gone and then everything comes collapsing down. So I think that's where we will get our vacations finally.
right.
Here's a question I want to put forward to you or anybody else, right? Any team leaders, managers out there. Work tends to get monotonous, after some time, whatever job that you're doing it. This is one thing that I'm currently facing as a challenge. Like, how do you keep people engaged with the work that they do? They're enthusiastic the first month, second month, like first year. But how do you still get the same level of enthusiasm and engagement from second year onwards? Or as soon as their enthusiasm
The
dies
most cliched answer I've ever heard, I'm sure everybody's ever heard, is make sure your work is not work. Make sure your work does not feel like it is work. How do you get to do that? There is absolutely no way in this world that everybody enjoys what they're doing, right? But how do you still get them to work? But by making sure they feel that the environment where they're working is fun, right?
Okay.
They come to the same place, they sit in front of the system, they do the same thing from 9 to 5 or whatever time you guys work, and then go back home. It's the same day for them. Once they go back home, it's the same thing, right? Monotony hits them at office because that's where they spend most of their lives at. But what if you end up making your workspace fun? What if you engage them with some different activities, maybe different challenges, give them different roles, maybe give them a task to accomplish, maybe award them for that? I think there should be I think that monotony should break a little, and that's a good start is what I believe in.
Absolutely. And I think this is something that especially you and I have not faced because we were friends at
Yeah.
work and we are friends
Yeah.
here. But that's not the same case with everyone. And you said, with larger corporation, I've seen friends or colleagues working, it really gets boring. Sure, the HR tries to do some fun stuff, right?
But that's not fun enough, right? I'm sure the
Yeah.
HR's mentality does not match with the mentality of the employees, right? I think we've worked in organizations where HRs come and asked us to play nonsense games and we did not like it. But what if they asked us to play games like something fun? I don't know what games were fun, but
if you guys have suggestions, please drop it in the comments.
some games that you think organizations would enjoy.
What would you really like to do at work that would help you be more interested in what you do?
Absolutely.
I used to do that to myself. I used to keep one date. यहाँ कुछ हो रहा है. Look forward to
Look
in life.
forward to the date, right? I
And then you
remember
just
those
somehow
days.
get through it till that day, and then the next milestone and so on, right?
Yeah. And that date was as silly as maybe dress up competition, something like that, right? But weekends is a good getaway, right? Weekends is amazing.
But really, because whenever I used to work and we had weekend getaways, I'm like, Monday to Friday इन लोग के साथ ही रहना है, weekends भी इन लोग के साथ ही करना है. I mean that used to be the
Correct.
kind of thing that
Correct.
I had.
Correct.
Right.
But
So-
that's why you need. That's why an individual hobby is very important, right? You need to pick up an individual hobby, right? Why I say individual, because you have the time for yourself. You get your own space, and you get to decide what you're going to do with your time. Maybe cycling, right? Cycling is amazing. You get to go out by yourself, meet different people because you're cycling, right? And that is a breather that you really require because
It's your
your
release.
monotony is going to kill you.
Yeah, that's your catharsis.
Yeah, absolutely. That, and maybe you pick up a guitar or pick up another hobby. Like, I don't know, there are so many hobbies out there. And playing instruments and all is something that is common these days. But there are very uncommon things. Like, Bangalore is becoming a hub for trekking, right? There are great
course, yeah,
places
there's so
out there,
many
60,
places
70
on the
kilometers out there,
outskirts. Right.
that you can have a 2-day trek and come back. That I've heard a lot of people saying is a great relief for them. So maybe individual
It
hobbies
is.
like this is something that would help. Would definitely help. What about partying? Do you enjoy partying?
I do enjoy the occasional party.
Occasional partying?
Yes.
Right. That's great.
Whenever Junaid goes, I like to accompany him. I don't like for him to go alone. But you know what? I think we do this like before, whenever we are, like looking to onboard a new team
Uh-huh,
member, right?
uh-huh.
We don't like calling people employees. We like to call them team members.
Yeah.
So I know that we both do this. We like to ask people, what do you want to do in life? Forget about tech progeny, forget about kurtos kalaks, right? What do you actually want to do? And I think this solves multiple purposes. One thing that you know if they're going to fit in with your team, right? And if somebody doesn't have a purpose in life, they don't want to do something else, they don't have a passion, I really would probably not want to work with such a person, right? So I know that we both do this. We like to ask people, what do you want to do in life? And I think this solves multiple purposes. One thing that you know if they're going to fit in with your team, right? And if somebody doesn't have a purpose in life, they don't want to do something else, they don't have a passion, I really would probably not want to work with such a person, right? On the other side, on the positive side, if somebody has a passion, they want to do something that they're passionate about, it helps me like as a team leader, okay, fine, we can help them this passion. You want to start your own business tomorrow, no problem. You work here, get the experience, we'll help you build a company tomorrow. And we've done this. We've done this with multiple people.
Multiple people.
So
right?
we know in a way what will keep them engaged.
Right.
Like we know somebody who has photography as a passion.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right? And he's working right now not because, see, we do a lot of sales, right? So he's come in as a sales team member, but he really wants to do photography. And why he's not taking it up is because he does not have the budget for all this and that, the way, for really expensive lens and stuff. So I showed him a way. I'm like, why don't you join here,
Yeah.
work, have fun, make money and do it. And I think we're probably gonna help him get some contracts here. And
That's great. That's brilliant. But what is your opinion about people working with you? Making sure they reach up to a certain level. You investing your time, energy, money, and all the other resources up to a point where they're self-sufficient, and then maybe leaving the organization.
I think that's okay, but provided that we know, I mean, of course, as company leaders, we need to know कि बंदा कितना time रहने वाला है, so we can plan for it, right? So I like to be open with them. That's why I tell them, you work, you go do something else, whatever you want to do in life. Because we have also been those people, right? We didn't want to work forever.
Yeah, true.
Maybe initially 2-3 years we're like, I wanted manager, director, VP and C-level finally. But over time that view has changed, and I think that's okay. Not just because I was one of those people, but everybody harbors dreams in life.
What do you have to say for people who, come into these organizations thinking that they want to do something, and then they realize that this is not their place, and they leave, and they join another company, and they realize that is not their place? What do you have to say for these people who shift multiple
That's
companies?
okay. Don't we do that from school to college to professional college? We study in school. We have different interests. We go to college. You've taken up biology.
I've taken up biology and did
then-
my BBM. After that, I did my bio in the
If there's any Mangaloreans out there, Junaid was part of casual batch.
delete
in
that,
Aloysius.
delete that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go, right? You took up biology and then you did BBM, and then here we are running sales companies and the food sector and tech companies, right? So it's you're always like doing different things until you settle in on something that you want to do, and then you might
But-
want to change again.
More so often what happens is people realize that they have shifted their jobs so much that they are not going to get hired anywhere else.
Not really. There's always a place for someone. You have skills, you have place, and that's very important. Have a skill. Look for something that you're interested in and develop on that skill. Don't just say I'm good at coding, I don't want to study. I mean, especially with coding, it's every day it's just evolving. It's just new things coming up every day. Same with cooking or photography, or even somebody might just want to make a perfume company. I don't know. Like, you have so many interests out there.
Right, absolutely. So I think with this we would end it. But however, we'll get back to you guys with the next. You know what? Just let us know what you guys want to listen to. Maybe Ramzi is into technology. You want to listen to blockchain, AI, anything that is important. We can definitely speak about
Giving
it.
me too much credit. I don't know anything about blockchain.
Delete that also. No, however, yeah, we can definitely get into things like this. So let us know what your interests are, and we would see you in the next episode of Ramzi Rambles.
Yes. And meanwhile, drop your comments so Junaid can answer it.
Yes. See you guys. Bye bye.
And cut.
Like karo, share karo, or subscribe karo to Coffee Sexy.